Ejabusia choosing Yesu ba ababedi nkomo concerning Mamia Akosua Serwaa court case update, appeal court update from Mamia Akosua Serwaa to Pinema so ensem and of course choosing Yesu ba conference call bi Akosua no any lawyers for bi senior lawyers bi edi nkomo na nkomo no update eba say ebusia hagu so Daily Gossip TV and no first time I myself so be subscribe we are no about home de no follow yen no share videos am for so atimi enya bi ahwe abusia yen na ekoso yi yen na esi odobro ni camp say yen na ebobo efri ho eba mesro so be kam ho na yakọ akwakwoti choosing Yesu banko money bi aba ya beto aso na ama
be charged from the beginning. Okay. The police station honor the second lawyer no the bigger lawyer no bigger profile lawyer ne
senior lawyer no
senior lawyer ne can say or say no or can no ne ba back because now they not going to say a group of guys so ye na eja obi are in suit e bon komo obi aka baby or wafa baby or corner like he share experiences ni ideas as a boys about the law and other things stress in nyoma na senior lawyer ne frɛ the PA no the second in command ni twice say ombra mbeka say your friend no koba no and obeka so oji 200,000 eti honum no na wo say na aboatin so ni nipa de ne bae no mo so omumienu na bae no na wo so omo so omo che omo de so that the team na this control is omo be wo ye hu aduma oti ase to be about the price oti ase
na tete lawyer aboatin kwa nya ono nkwa na eji 500
no come here too. So okay. And he was listen. And we here too. So omo price we here. And I me communicate ma two people now omo handle lawyer no in terms of finances no omo betu kind am bo mo amane. And I say okay, back no US or say I will speak to Gary myself, but we have to be on the conference call with the two lawyers who started the case because we want to settle them to go. So that we will leave the case for Gary because the three of them cannot be on one case.
Semeto wase achosin.
Omo person mo sorti na
because mo fi sin nim kra na
lawyer anisika na oji no. Senior lawyer anisika na oji ni mu yedu. Nti e be ya. Ye sorti we mu na mo ko.
Okay.
Na ye nja ama no so that we can look at other things. Any here conference call. Here conference call no mo see me inviting him brem na me inviting no. And the other guy, I don't know I was there though, but I never spoke.
No, I must invite him. Why, Pacho?
I must say why.
Why no, I must
invite lawyer, Boating, like the other two lawyers. The people who were handling the legal issues.
The senior lawyers.
I went there like some Obia Minim Emma. Senior lawyers, no. Handle senior lawyers, no. Any legal issues, no can say because KB Abo Moho Nebeko. And omuno mbetia lawyers neka. Okay. Odi ase. It's omuni lawyer Boatin a meeting on WhatsApp conference because omo abroche memo Ghana lawyer Boatin Ghana the other lawyer no Ghana Gary Ghana. It's a conference call and meeting na no me invite you omo ba so pe. Na me ye din me meeting me ho. And omo ni omo deal ye ebon komo eche ni omo maye if they have to be on the case to the end no what will be the outcome say ni omo bo omo komo adu baby no na fe so omo kan sikasem omo be kan sikasem no see o what they were going to charge near 50,000 but some person ye kwa and ye kan na ye hu de be ye ho and then they agreed on a figure. It omo agree on the figure no then the figure was given to the Aboatin. Anini
sometimes na edi be say chosin na edi be 1 week aba chosin na edi be say na some na
about almost 8 days as a night na some be more than 1 week yes no but I know back court every day like me say back court or back police station every day so all the days we were appearing at the police station no but now quite some na could this senior lawyer ne ho eti I say you are wasting his time. You have to tell him something so that he will know what he's about. Because I'm sorry, I was so bad because me na my best friend. And also, what I say, oh yeah, they also as a lawyer. And so,
baby, I'm not going for this question. They say, lawyer Boatin initial case na okoko no na okoko no so nyere o bill and na so o me dey like na adwuma pa na say mbato.
The issue is that me my little knowledge with Ghana your institutions no, and I'm not saying this out of pride or to brag.
Sure.
I've read a little, and I mean him say by your law no yen keep obia after 5 p.m. e Ghana immigration.
Okay.
After 5 p.m. they don't detain anybody. They from morning until 5 there, but 4 there. Obia or yes citizen I be assemble on one immigration form them. They was here handing over to the police. And now baby or say a man kosobi kufiaba and now you understand. It's not only me knowledge. It's a time me and Crawford so more friend me comment say a queen or airport no. Me him say airport no. What jurisdiction under Ghana, I mean, airport company, GCAC. Uyo omo free hwa na immigration. Omo no mo ye ho adwuma ewo. So na meaning say by law no, say 11:30 ekobo 12 no. They can't keep somebody at the immigration office. To me knowledge me different lawyer Boati ni say a friend of mine is facing an issue. Say. But me him see immigration phone chinipa after 5. And I'm detaining after 5. But in this case, no, I'm also hand on video. To bet me about boy because me can law no maybe say who are you mean to me got me a lawyer. But a lawyer, to na only mra in same. To ban cast all your lawyer, they will pay attention to you and the right thing will be done. That's why I call lawyer. It's lawyer by no and passo gidi no mo ye ni no mo jaye.
Okay.
Omo ye calm obet odru no boni din e boni chamber bo baby o wona e no mo na ye calm
afi wan wo say
afi na say
obi ama ye yi
na afi na de amehwe no ma TV afi ye te won so no e na or effect asema me kan ne say about why is she here and why are you keeping her here e hona immigration officer ni kan say dabi omo keeping her but ye the letter be bro omo until they are waiting for the police officers from the police headquarters to come. So mobile they be hu dey be on say na dey ne police for ni do hon man no mo hande ne man no. So it means that what I knew was right. That was why I called him. Ye di na chia the call cantonment or
amount for dream say as wa me adwuma bia no o maje 50,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes, I know na me narrating no it's not true in sanity.
So ye adwuma pa e boy.
Even or ye adwuma pa even the document card ni phone na no mo chinchim ni sakra bu ni more mienu. E ma query guy no cry the other guy no apologize here. Oh yes, he did a lot. He was
chinchim answer.
Oba no ensa ebubu ni more too. My interview if you go on YouTube you see it. Omubu ni koto ni kokromotino and then other finger, the index
police,
finger.
Police phone.
I am immigration phone.
Oh, immigration.
What do you say? Because you phone now. I say, once I know they're live, so Casano. They were trying to take the phone.
Okay. Now more.
So at the end of the day, he did not come there just like an ordinary person. Yeah. He came there in his capacity as a lawyer and he was able to calm the tension down. He was able to calm everybody down and no matter boko even the CID when the CID came omo baby omo ne kasaya and everything and also the young call you do officer lawyer when we got to the office they sat down, he engaged them, he requested for the warrant almost you your botch now omo the warrant beche no di no manager and son a senior lawyer by but senior lawyer was influence. What do you say? The senior lawyer do on never say.
Hey, chosen senior lawyer mami misa wo. Initially no na munim say ebedu bebe no ebia senior lawyer bebe ma na say na munim say senior lawyer system bia che na mu say no mu be hia senior lawyer wo sanetiana.
There be on say asembia no obia ne na ho ne. It's time assembly see immediately no. Like I said, me na me frère because of what I felt, what I thought and knew about the immigration and how to secure and know what is going on. It was me to me Congo because I know my right. And when we say Ghana, unim send your institutions ni bitie. Okay, say unim mana fe omo be ye. You have to go there with the right person. You don't take you don't take a carpenter to go and fly an aeroplane. You take a pilot. And if it's carpentry work, you have to take a carpenter. To me, who say Juma with the lawyer and also could nyame. I can be there, but lawyer never saw engages our officials way. That's why I called him and obey any juma. And now, they also heard the news and they called almost like I did, almost fresh senior lawyer. 80 Nipa no fresh senior lawyer no offer me the sound I'm matching around 5 a.m. Say, yes, say, ya chi queen, me na ma call, but wa friend lawyer we oba. And I'm sure, Miss my friend lawyer, no, see, okay, me mammy worry, but lawyer neba, me briefing no, na onye juma. And I'm besides a lawyer, but oboni then I'm sure I know him. Or a big man, or a senior man, and I'm a catcher. What thing? Say, this what is because you under sad than you under your Jinemwa, my dear chi. It is anti or buy na. I mean, lawyer Boatin did what he's supposed to do. As when we say senior, but so according to the respect, or narrative, baby or no ayabe dunu, and on narrative man. And a lab senior and cracker chance why I dear, but or no on bambe day, and be you be and free be more baby count, not a beefy up, not be fine. That was why he was also coming. But a do baby, not the way I know man economy. Everything was on the senior lawyer. Onona or friend Crawford, in Kalaniso Baho Koba, Yesu ba, Rabati so back or inti. The handlers decided, say, okay, let's settle these guys, let them go. And let's leave the case senior lawyer to handle because Abeji Bill Lama Queen or the Sukran Semimu or the court or baby behind to the Yama we settle him no more. Anyway, Munyejuma. That was it. And right after that, there was another case in Kumasi High Court. So I left. I just went and picked my left. And I'm could do her. Timo Kumasi into Ubasha Circuit Court. I called the first day court. I was a Belino. I did 100,000 tunis when all that. Now me knew I'll show videos. My boss went with me. Sometimes I'm Kumasi because there was another case in Kumasi. What you say? So the moment I knew the person I brought to know has been handled that I don't know how he took it though, but me 3 minutes say ya nina wie and a nipa na okras em no so say no ono no kras em no so ne boys and in Crawford. So the best I could do is I could come there and support a sister and then go, but there's nothing else to do because I'm not a lawyer going to court. There's nothing else I'll do there. So I just followed on my update stuff, went to the court, gave an update. Sometimes when I send me Koso, so I had to go back to the Oba Penny and go and interview her. Go back to the one that was bedridden. Because I crony soon I'm sanko and no can say oh ontimin kasanko betima kasanko no so camera live no being say these are the issues. Me, I have never put any information out there any verifiable. You may not like me because maybe you have taken a side, but me can't run to be so na me di no kre eto baby no kreda. Na saska no mo be kan see edina I don't say we are say be yes. Because all the people saying those things, they were not there. And there are people when they have issues with you, there's a way
lawyer junior and first lawyer but now uni ho where who's can cry.
No, Sikano dear. I meme so na fadiba economy because all the monies that were given to the lawyers, no meme honey BC. Now let me explain.
Yes sir.
It is a meme jina emfani say me jina MTN. And afan say me jina hospital. Ejina yare for ho. Ena wo woni kwesi ni other people are sending sika free abrochi say yemfa yenko to edro. Me na me jana nchen.
Okay.
80 me na be send scanner ba me ho.
Right.
So and no ne cover is anybody because Ghanaians like to presume and assume things. Presumption no ne cover asem ne buy. Because me jina ho na ya just ka platform we so na o maka se be for the ama Yesu ba no. Their mind they think say I had control on the money. No, the control was with the people who were handling the lawyers, the two people who were handling the lawyers. So
and two people
they will go on the platform.
Was handling the lawyers. No, I
was under the two people. So the two people will go to the platform and say, oh, Monjeje almost say yaji say I no ma be frame Yesu ba. Esimesi platform be say no say. Na ma tro me try no e ba na ma from mpacho aba o.
Okay.
No ma frame Yesu ba yi say come away. Omuko yese yise mo.
And yes, I won't kwana.
So they were in charge.
Okay, I get it.
No. Me. So the two people were in charge of the funds. So I am just there. The money comes to me, all right, from the platforms. But the control on the how the money was dissipated and used, was with those two people. So they were the ones saying, say, oh, Yesu ba, yanilo ya kaso se omuko yese ni se omuko file se omuko yese. Omu ye investigation in say. Adano ye say nti o se enya information we. Iti yise fa command sisi ya.
Okay.
Iti enukra no omu fra me aka chem no mini lawyer sin na enam. Ne mkwala no na enam. 2 ne mkwala 2 na enam a omu na kan ye ho. To omu kan ya na ma ono so a repeat.
It was very transparent. Everything was transparent.
Yes. That's like transparent as that. That was how. That is how. Bibia Eyeden. Esi cost.
That is transparent. Then I won't be
Obia wo de obeye ama na asema de number 1 number 2 ntokwaso ba ebufo nti no sometimes obi timi ka asem ba unim say ebufo ni ba forma na say reason starts to make sense start to say ye juma, then you know that, oh, I shouldn't have said this, I should have found out from him, or I shouldn't have done that. It's me no, I've never taken it in an offensive way until say a certain video was sent to me and I trigger, I'm about yes, explanation. And if you check the explanation I was doing,
somehow not to say, oh, say I did be even though no, uchi my or mom beju di or bubu also had the cafe run of a but I know uchi say said about uchi say when you about try uchi mono. Un say obu ono ma onimu what as what you di is ba mo ko di but unya about try uchi say no eboa because obu ono ma o carry information na we ne dey a atoni tirim but ene ya wo kan o se fa nya o mo a be o mo atini but ebe bo ama even ye o platform kakra kwa na e say FYP4 kwampo etia o ma hu se de asem because me nim se be de to me de me ndwen se obeti be bisa but obu also a o te asem na no aye de waje di what ma say no
media like I always say, if you know anybody, all the people who know me, me fa asem nya den me fa asem ye din komo bia ye argue, we are arguing, but after argument yen yi enum fio na yen can be for that's how sana me tie into bo I be sometimes be am react na dia ni say me bufu after that no we can move on with our lives. I said so I will never come here because of sometimes the way I be mo here, but I don't have anything against anybody because me say me come me no cre me say me di me no cre. It at the end of the day no, it is between you and I, any nyamina. It is God that judges all of us. He punishes us for our sins. So if you feel say who are some now walk who in your so now they come, I don't have a problem. Me so me dia me kano. Me so me wonya so nti me so me ni problem. Tie ina see a boko.
Yes, what we said the high school.
And I am happy say. I am very happy say the lady involved,
Okay.
Who their course. Even when we're sending the very first amount of money I sent, and no me send wo CID headquarters so na lady no ya belly no coffee. But I gave her the update. I gave the seniors the update, and the lawyers themselves knew they received the money. And then the second one, it was very huge because now I was here this as kind of contempt. Because a lot went on behind closed doors.
Okay.
And I know me economy ni lady ni na nenam. Iti no oba be sign meeting o ka wo muso ni me nyina na ko. So at the end of the day, I thank God that she is a very honest person. E obi anko be din na nka de be koso na koso na say me din. But this is the third time I aba bonti aba be kase me fa ni bibia. Na me ne nam no so no onim se ne amete. If I don't want to say some things here, but onim se ne amete. Girl ni me. It even some conflict by or the police station, even the CID that was in charge of the case. Then one of the lawyers, the law firms are not more case. Or report to me, man. Say me a blogger, and I say, boss, I'm not a blogger, I'm a journalist. 1, 2. I have 3 letters. I have 3 different letters in terms of profession. So you don't know why I'm here. I want to make catch and say all the lawyers here. No, me na me no mobile.
Not just so cry.
And so see, I didn't know Jimmy phone cry.
Bloggers, why won't you blogger? Oh, you journalist and Casacasa.
You see, that's what I'm saying. And say I didn't need Jimmy phone because all my cancer my chain woman home or Jimmy phone and now me be me password that all share. No man me here on TikTok and because people were saying some people were there leaking information. Yeah, can't send good pass. But when you check my phone, he said, Branty, what you are doing, you are educating the public and you are helping people to understand the issues. You better that show. As I do phone now with Juma, and I took my phone. I'm coaching about thing. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day,
interview.
People will say what they want to say. People will do what they want to do. And me, in fact, I don't. People think that I really care about how they will feel or the things they will say about me. It doesn't. And tell me about him because me no correct. Me come in him. Asa. Me come in him asa. Iti bibi na work na wo me na ma na bet me bisa me. Na when bisa me na so person can say na pa. I don't really mind. But me I say be a lawyer boating. One can say be a grown mudia. I felt like I have to come back here because me na one me man about TikTok.
Why
I'm covered in Besha same.
Day the top on the but no mo day the top sana.
Adepa they be
I had almost can body crab and had body no baby junior no day the top because junior no on your mom on form what was it oh dear. And none of pen now a church mass would be but all the Ubianca so discuss.
Adepa de bia me kase Adepa me kase Adepa me wo you me wo submission Adepa because my train opportunity
Right. Okay. Because Yesu ba se me tede wo kana se a na che se lawyer no ay 50,000 if it was say omo follow case ni to the end and now omo charge 50,000 but almost stop right there no enti na omo kasama omo test no ana say me mante wase
Just want me to home so work asade.
I'm sorry, me can't say me name say me meeting me. So the issue is that Wakofo be so me ejuma ma. And our bo and our come no. O feel say no. Sika semunti no. Yema nipa ba kun kra asem ni mu because there are some cases even say lawyers ne kwa lawyers be 15 one case, lawyers 10 one case, lawyers 3 one case. Ebi so lawyers lawyer ba kope. And they felt say they omo handle finances ni feel say no. Let's allow these guys to go because we have a senior lawyer who is very competent. His track record is very good. And in cases like this, we need people like that. So in order not to disturb the junior lawyers, let's just get them to go and then work with the senior lawyer. And the question here is that I didn't even object because I don't have any power to take those decisions. So media say I say minua wan koto asemu and am pesa me boa no and asa emwana me cause me de ko boa na ma kwanya bi akopie ma obi mu e de asema be si me so and sanye bibi fufuro. So I just have to follow suit and follow their orders and I did that perfectly. But I say efie bia no entokwati mi sim along the line no as efie ni mu na say entokwasi yo ebi mu akoma nkoto mo yam wasam nyoma bi hu me kra me bufu ebi mu e wo ho because na some maybe Akosua like and so any and all that. What you say? I don't want to open things up too much, but a lot went on. What you say? Because Ukura officer now kopewa semano obedu no bia ba hodada wa be can say ni say wa ye say and like everywhere you are going, there's something new to take care of. So me nipa, ebedu baby, you also have to vent your spleen a bit and things will go on. You can ask lawyer do baby cry or stati say or the subobi bomb say why are these people doing this and all that and I'm just there and I'm sure bro about Chonya Butre unim say Ghana no yemrano Ghana ha come to me and camera all the time to me fiya call na BBC enti onya Butre na yenhwe de ebe no enti do baby omuka say they have to let some of them go so that the senior lawyer will take over and do what he has to do. I have no choice because one, the money is not mine. Two, the person involved, I don't want to say we are not related in any way. And number 3, Edu baby the family so be more and order. So I cannot show anything. What am I say? So me the say I'll just follow the orders and then do what I can do. So that's what I did. Madam said me answer a question now. Exactly, they had and this I'm saying, this is the first place I'm saying it. Even in our camp, me church and say I came here because of Loabuatin, because I feel like after issue no can answer and I'm in no conversations now about phone because I'm a ferry.
Wow.
What you say?
Wow.
Because the way I for cancer no. I think one time I was so down, like say, I wish I didn't call him. Maybe I can carry this burden, but I felt like
I trust you. I
don't follow him when me myself. I'm always doing something. Kasa. Me edit videos on my laptop.
Okay.
Obi I just tepa. I said then I'm here no
say what kind just say be there so fear crash so in the course of fear crash say.
Oh yeah, na me fear me pay. Yeah. Oh say Edu baby no. Nya bibia na ye can but Edu baby no people started inciting people against me on 2 occasions in Kumasi. Hey. Some people approached me. I remember one time me landi ya me pay ya. People were talking about Yesu ban we na Yesu ban that lumba ke we na. There was a place I went to, I won't mention me Bobro no na me to ade wo kwan ho. Nipa no kwa be kan on me live soda. Omo mo record mo muni. Me gina kwan ho to ade o ti church mo bomidin. Obomudin pa Emma me can live no say me dwane here because now I've been approached twice on this issue because people started inciting people against me. Na me nyehwe. On some lives, they brought a fetish priest. And they were commenting
because of baby they brought na man for
on some of the lives, there was one particular life they brought a fetish priestess for your bar. When they were asking her how to curse people and kill them. And in the comment section, when the live was shared to me, in the comment section, people even asked, say, Yesu ba, Nana obetime kun Yesu ba ma. People were commenting in the comment section, kill Yesu ba for us, we'll pay, we'll do this. So people incited people against me at some point because of baby Anamijina. What you say? And now the way I'm church and same, and now the way I'm here investigation. We are just a discourse. So you
say baby kakra bi na say e bia wo da mu keto bi wo kitchen kakra bi ana wo da mu nyina
baby am say na why you say me hide out. What you say?
Okay.
So
na che say nya wo fi ankasa.
Me fan is sana so me can because
okay.
You say Honana for a certain period of time I'm work because I had to move from it's a security we mean change be but I had to
it oniema nyina hye de be person me say say oniema nyina hye na bia bibi kakra bi
o ka say ni nyina ebeka kakra because me the nyama bi ba ho me studio wo ho
okay
another thing so 3 rooms 2 penna
the uche mu asem city say move from if you one kasa ufie na akope ba bi share ye kakra for the time being.
Exactly, because I mean who beside me say and this issue I don't know how it came online. I never spoke a word to anybody about it. What's my say? Me nipa mienu ema mienu ana wo mo pem wo mo live so mama bet share court in same omo friend me catch say meet me no mo say omo ya flyer ya kasa obeba wo so ma to yesa no na me bie me camera no eno hu de ekoso aye dum jano emba me no and then the next thing I heard was it was everywhere. What you say? But me to me first bomb. I mean I never wanted to talk about it because this again it is still a security issue.
Oh no,
but at the end of the day, no. I remember Akufado first. Is it Akufado or Mahamas first turn now, said it. I mean, many joy if na me what TV3. I was reporting for 2 constituencies. Tinami used to bike in a car. Station my car back car no one constituency. A horse super and your mommy bike in the other one here little and susa. Me baha na mabaha. Me baha the bike will bring me to the car. And then I will go to this constituency, and the car will bring me to the bike. Then I'll go to that constituency.
Also, a politician, crass, I come home.
And your politics, so I say I was doing reporting for the station.
Oh, okay, radio station, man. Okay.
Something like that, yeah. Because do baby now I say party rallies now, yeah, now we training your man. Now say party, you know, followers ni be do baby on say na anga bi wo mumu kakra. There are some stations, or home stations now can harm you. We many one particular Joy FM reporter. We were chased with the woman any boy. I think they showed this. I mean, because I was with a bike, you know, I was able to escape faster. But they were using a car. Until that time, no, omu news on it, and I for 2 board the back car no so. What I said, the woman the chief from the community. I mean, I'm a bike no, or quina no, and me nanti no so at the bike need the machine kakra. Me do quina no me transfer apart. Na me film.
Abra one the wafe bi mu pa.
So I understand these things because the emotions no mo dey baby later no ma regret it. I'm very careful. That is why I never disrespect anybody, because you don't know the state of mind that Nipan woman on any this uncommon. And as some now who can say emotions woman, you don't know baby and Nipan jina the aya ni pain, ni life experience. The intia or kasa or day before or their team did. So me no, it is something I've trained myself for. I try to keep calm in the most, stormy discussions and conversations. Yeah, because you never know. And obi ni mobi, obi su ni mobi. It is sometimes you have to be living very careful and not act like you are invincible. It is patcho de wo no.
Nyankopon etimi abo ho ban ababedu sabi. Have you been discouraged anyway? Fan sama to told you what go through and say me nyina ye twon. The sikadie to so ye the way to so. Wa be mabu wo kwan bi so ana.
Oh, I know the me kasema be mebu. I was just a little surprised. What you say?
Yeah.
Because with some of the things that some of the things no missions they women who say BBC. But it is also teaching me a lot. What he has here.
Right.
It is teaching a lot because I came into this thing basically to let people understand the issues. One, to learn for myself. As we speak now, I understand a lot of things in the Ashanti culture and didn't know before. What I said, because of the opportunity to go to some of the, palaces, get opportunity to speak to some chiefs and all that. I've spoken to a lot of chiefs since this thing happened. Most never wanted to be on camera, but they give me the audience. I have taken notes. I've learned a whole lot. So I wouldn't say that I've been discouraged. I think that I've gotten scars, and at the same time to have learned a lot. So whichever way you look at it, okay, yeah.
Yesu me ba na be papa so make statements minim de no person ka
adepa ne de ma breko adepa ma breko
bempa me question
bempa no nko Yesu na de yembo nko
adepa
I'm really enjoying you minim say we calm there, but I'm really enjoying you today because this is my relaxed cry no me ana
adepa
yeah
kwezi den kwezi osiden
adepa ma ya
kwezi ede was so no president
no president
adepa kwezi de ma president sana adepa sana
kwezi
na ya do bi sam say de de wa
adepa we de was so ho wa de na o just run na bempa chance
bempa chance just I pick people randomly though
adepa I won't say there be a mekase me musa Yesu ba question because me say me busa no questioner. I know where it will go. So let me lay out my argument. Why I think that. Let me lay out my argument why I think. Say, and Adepa always says I think Kwesi is really smart. So, let me put that across. Adepa, let me lay out my argument why I think that this whole scheme, this whole legal assistance and matters, Adepa, why I would always I mean, except I'm proven beyond reasonable doubt, never believe the arguments put across. Here's my first argument. Adepa, Yesuba on a different platform. The video I played, Yesuba said, say, first, junior charges now or GN. Adepa, if you look at the law, how legal people are supposed to charge, that is not how junior charge though. Adepa, Yesuba say, because of said Gary 200,000, your ball was junior money, and so it influenced how much junior mobile charging. Adepa, let me put it on record. Say that is not how legal. That is not how in Ghana here lawyers are supposed to charge. You don't charge based on say what you say another lawyer beje $5 million. Into also no, what say $5 million now? I am $1 million. Adepa, in Ghana we charge based on experience. Junior is a 1 year under 1 year lawyer at the bar. Adepa, you can't tell me say if Junior is offering a service, Junior is offering a service. Now say service now Junior here. Adepa, Junior offered the service for 1 day according to Yesuba. 1 day because Yesuba say Junior amochi kwenema and Yesuba free Junior. Adepa, let us all applaud Yesuba. I have your audio. I will say. Adechi and a senior lawyer and a babe. What does that mean? And the point is that why I've always argued on this platform say, your chief or clients go to prison. Now we decided so Obeka continue prison or I security amadiacha. That is not a legal service. It's at the pa make me person me boo adepa, me person me boo adepa. Na say unya legal case na me person me boo. What I will do is say case no say oda kra bit ma be now open ano. Na me te o twen o. Say oda na me te o na me offer legal service. The legal service na offer. Adepa, so the point we are trying to make is say if you look at the details, hey, they advise Nigeria the mind. 2 lawyers you've hired, and you see sometimes when you're advising people to, you advise them based on say would you make that decision? You are paid a senior lawyer 200,000 Ghana cedis. The next day a nipa no ye chi nipa na pay chi nipa na and Alfred Junior ade chi no and a senior lawyer ne buy. Adepa, I've said it here. Yesuba men come what she say. Senior lawyers when they come, one kasa waka on other platforms say. Yesuba have your TPS say.
Minima the call last me peke will be any or not FVZ TikTok FVZ passport and
I'm fast me cool media.
Okay, Adepa, into the point I'm trying to create and say, oh shed the whole architecture around this thing. Junior offered a legal service genuinely for 1 day. 1 day. Because Kwenema no and I used to God bless you. I mean the service you offered for Kwenema. I mean no very few people will do that. So very good one. But after say senior lawyer and Bermuno, Junior was irrelevant from that point because Gary came with the whole chamber and the whole junior lawyers. Used to be one okay. Wow, say Junior Gary came with other lawyers.
Are you done? Because it looks like
I'm not that way. Adepa, here's what I think.
How will I be able to help you with the doubt you have? Because what can be there? I mean,
the point is that the doubt I have in
the reason I will interject. I'm sorry, but the reason I interject is that you are being. Listen,
hear me out. Hear me out.
Oka tell me say he gave a legal service of just 1 day. You are wrong. He was coming there. He was engaging with the lawyers that were on the case.
That is what I'm saying, but that is not legal service.
Are you a lawyer, Bempa?
Yes,
are you a lawyer?
And I make a choice say,
are you a lawyer? No, are you a lawyer? Mimi che tiu. Mimi say obi a charge sika ena nipa owo sika no ho control no oni na a negotiate for the 2 lawyers o ma negotiate na yetua sika bi ama no ena okoni baby so no decide so baba be kan de ma na ono no pe ba me ntimi fam beto abonten ma no because that's not my place. I'm just trying to stay in my corner.
I get you, my brother. I get you, I understand. And because
at the end of the day, no, what you are saying, say, I already said here, say, for 8 days he was there in the case with them. For 8 days.
Me say I suspect.
And now listen. What you don't know is that if you like go back and check the timelines, check when Queen was arrested, and check when she came to court, and look at the days within I'm not here for questions and answers. I'm just trying to help you to situate your doubts and you can get the answers if you want to. You just have to check the timeline. Check when Queen was arrested and check when she first appeared in court and look at the days in between and check how much 8 days would have done if a lawyer kept coming to the police station, kept coming to engage people. Do you understand? So, and what we are talking about here, that's why I say, at some point, I say, me friend, but I wish said that day, and I see, man friend, no. Anka de aye kan wa hanyina anka nkoye masemo anka mamina oni papa no e ma gari buy na komo mu no mo be kan mo sikasem anka it will never be me. This issue is here. People are discussing, people have opinions about it because I saw somebody that was in danger or somebody that was being maltreated and I decided to call a lawyer I have spoken to before. I have not known before God a man. I have not known lawyer Boatin for even a year. I same way mo court media koniaba any investigation na me call my court note na me cheche same money nyoma na me yellow lawyers interview na me na me lawyer Boatin share wa cry high court. So now me feel say me ma kofa na ba ma as obi ye pesi egu ni ho fi. So I have to try and come up because man back out I will feel say oh Yesu ba tin say ma ye kan fa me ne ho na wa ye din. That's why I came out. I didn't have spoke and said any question on these things.
Yes, but I get a point.
So I'm just telling you, the moment you are not a lawyer, and number one, you don't know how much he took home at the end of the day. And I originally told you that there was
how much the charge on the tip.
I mentioned that, but how much did he take home? Please, I'm asking you.
You mentioned said the 50K. The 50K.
Allow me to ask you a question.
Yes.
When you go for a legal service from a lawyer,
yes,
and the lawyer, have you done that before?
Of course, I've done that before.
Have you tried? Good. It's a any boss can out here, and I only need the
no. And I make a say we don't charge based on say
who say they charge. Did the lawyer only lawyer need this scanner no na one for Indian?
Of course, you say oh, maybe a lawyer to so mami, maybe a lawyer to so na BBC na lawyer minya. Of course, you are
exactly. So what I'm saying here is that because I cannot discuss what went on entirely.
Yes.
What you say? Me to me, I'm wow with the things you are saying. You have every right to think what you want to think or say what you want to think.
I'm taking your statement. What's the 50K?
It doesn't really matter. So as for extrapolation, as for your extrapolation and the things you want to say, that one, I cannot fault you on that.
50K no.
All I want to understand, listen. You want to decide to stay on the 50K.
Let's not forget, say, she only came out to say 50K because Yesu Kweku Christo can say omoje 100K into one oba wa metebu one so the reason why Yesu came out was because Kweku Christo can say waje 100K and also there be omanje 100K name omo charge 50K.
Sorry,
these are worse. You were only responding to Christo.
We are true for. I never said that anywhere. Play the audio where I came to say that. Play my.
I didn't tell them about the 50K no one said because you are responding to
Christo. If you knew, you wouldn't lie. You just
I'm not lying. Those are your words.
I'm telling you,
you can bring it out.
Told a lie. The moment I case never out, no. The moment I case never out, no beer or social media and musika eji and Kofoka the flyers.
And I make a show say I'm not saying anything. It was your team member.
And these are the things you people do. That is why I don't want to come here because you Ube go say my kasema who need evidence for. That's
these
what you do.
These are Kweku Christo's words. You can play.
You understand? That's what you do. But baby, I can't say no.
Me say, if you listen, you will know. Say I'm not lying. I only said what I said.
It won't change anything. It will not change anything. All I'll tell you is that at the end of the day, me Yesuba, me tia. Maybe I adepa me say maybe call. Bempa, I'm sorry.
Yesuba, one question, Mr. Serwaa, me answer.
David.
We are mini pa. Mini
pa, but who told me do as who told me do as me person who what be some sensitive question say we are sitting biada. Who say now say
any your platform enu nya ase.
Who now every time who say any miska. Who call jina one side I say enu ma ye kunto pa no.
Me bisa say foundation Akosua send because that's the reason why I was pushing the money for the foundation. What you and I said that's
for me that's this year crime
because you've not said anything about that foundation. anymore
because I said your money does. And I mean, so me want Crawford so or that on say for the past 7 years, no, they are associates of it, so they pull through. Some in Amichu, your name is on the file.
Oh, dear, Mammy, I don't doubt your capability as what you are doing, but the person is say lawyer Boatin. Was he paid in the capacity say or no starting a Jumanu and I say as part of Gary lawyers in Ketuana or Mubeka on Baye Jumanu? That's what I want to know.
And the Pamaidin because me pass my Christo by a kind.
No, Baye, I didn't get your question. Let your question come with.
The charge now lawyer Boatin a charge in where they paid based on said they started the case and I said they were paid because they were a part to Asemnana. Gary,
I've already explained this thing. They started the case. Me na me don't buy, and obi so free obi buy. What you say? The lawyers that were there were 8 in number, 8 numbers. Kulendi law firm lawyer Babi. Gary did 3 lawyers nearby, or no count. What you say? And then Boatin and the other lawyer, Leah Steven. I mean, I'll be now. Later, I made me free. Yeni pay a popular man, you mean Bonnie, but who name say no so bow. And I'm afraid no say on bra around and all that because I feel I'll be the be and your corner. Now say heat and I know ya. But in such an instance, you could see say, you see monkeys play by sizes. So the people we're dealing with, we needed faces that were in that category. What do you say? So any wise person will want to say, well, now we're financier. Now, you would want to say, no, let's maintain this person. And if you want to keep all of them, the financial muscle you have to raise to handle the issues. So let's let some people go and keep some people. What do you say? And the cover a unibuy. So I never got the opportunity to explain some things to some people. So people took, because the moment the crowdfunding started, people will definitely ask questions. What is this crowdfunding stuff? What is it for? So you have to give answers. So we gave the answers. That's what I'm saying. Say the information came out immediately the crowdfunding started. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, there were negotiations in there. Things were done behind that we cannot even bring into the fore. What you say? Nani na involve sika. And if you have been in legal cases, there were some cases. Sometimes when you start the case, you don't want the case to go to trial. You want to do out of court settlement, and it comes with certain, financial risks. There are lots that went on behind closed doors. What you say? Ask yourself why the Cardinal Law Firm is no longer in the case. Ultimately, there is a lot that went on behind closed doors, and there's a reason the lawsuits are 3. There's a reason it reduced to a certain number. There a lot went on that cannot be said because the case is still in court. We can't come and discuss everything here. That's why for me, I always say for me, I always feel sorry because I know that these things will stay on the internet forever. For me, I'm not bothered because it's not my first. I did something like this for Samajit Few. And bloggers on Facebook came for me. It was Shatawale's manager, the current Shatawale's manager. He was a presenter at
Sammy
Flex. He was a presenter at that FM station for Namwan. Xylophone. He called me. Said Yesu come because those days are not or what Pink FM and all yet live commentary on shows. Now share me all the time. Me. He has known me for over a decade. So when I brought an article out for Samajit Few's heart condition, delay call interview, Ghana celebrities online, picky stories, and I'm doing my pastors in your mabia minimo abrochi, no museninske, because sending me morning your man found command fee. And these bloggers on social media pick my name, they pick my picture, and they wrote on it that made the Samajit Few edge. It was Sammy Flex that came for my rescue. He knew me. So he just came. He said, Yesuba, come to the studio. Me call him, me interview. And Kokonsa, at Peace FM on the Entertainment 1 show. They discussed me there. What you say? So the issue is about integrity. People must know me. I've never made one criminal case for nothing. You can go and check. Anybody that has known me, you can. I'm mentioning my schools. I'm a call. Baby, I'm a Juma. I'm a Juma. You can go and check. What you say? It's about the issue is about integrity. Me say no. Maybe I can take the hit, but I thought say when I brought the lawyer in, my coffee sama beman, and no na year me can't say me na say me I in coffee frame me pa, so I had to come out and make sure say he will know say and yes say be am coffee ni ba say mu say be am coffee nko kan say mu bu no fi. I have to just come in settle. So the money issue there nyame anim no kre a lot went on that we can't say what you say, but meaning say in due time when the dust settles, if you are saying no, judgment about everything is done. A day will come, baby no. Now I see a review, I will say reflections. Then now, most of us will understand what really transpired, what went on, and then now, maybe we'll be another certain what can say, then we'll be like, oh, if I knew this, I wouldn't have said that. That's why I don't blame anybody. But where I can't take it is when you don't have all of the facts, but you are trying to make there to be there without any support for what you are saying.
It's what
I want to have a problem.
Okay, the point, I'll just leave it here. When you come back,
the point in the point in is easy.
So if we can also ask questions.
All these explanations you are giving. The point is that for me, my basis for questioning and doubting what went on, what transpired was that Yesuba, Junior worked for 1 day, according to you. Junior at your chief Quinemano, at the Chinyana lawyer Gary Mobile. Yesuba, lawyer Gary came with 3 junior lawyers. And you, according to you, there were even other lawyers in the scene. What else was Junior doing that Junior was paid for now 7 other days or 6 other days? And you telling me that Junior kept coming. And I'm saying that a lawyer's work is not to do the work of the police. If Junior kept coming there, keep coming there is not a legal service.
Yeah, hello.
So you cannot take the people's money and pay somebody because he kept coming there. In law, you don't pay somebody because he keeps coming. He keeps coming there.
Don't worry.
And yes, but you keep doing this. You know, what be your my should I be doing? But you've done this multiple times. You've done this multiple times. There be a missing. You can mute yourself. You can mute yourself. But the point is that yes, but it breeds. If you quack like a duck, yes, but if you quacks like a duck and walks like a duck,
you demand
your friend.
respect, but you don't also respect.
I get you. Yes, but if you bring your friend to work for 1 day and ask him to keep or if your friend keeps coming there for no services and you pay him for far more than the general legal counsel and all other lawyers will be paid for 1 day of work, what work would Junior and his friend do?
How do you know he worked for 1 day? That's another assumption.
You said
and I'm explaining to you. I am explaining to you that if you listen to me, then
you've explained 2 times and we will take the first one.
For what you are saying, you are just doing selective here when you have decided to stick to one thing I've said.
Yes, and what did Junior do after the first?
For me, you cannot ask me that. You are not a lawyer. Ask the lawyers. Ask if you are a lawyer.
Came with 3 lawyers.
You should know.
Gary 4.
What did Gary do? What do you know? And then our name is Gary. Yeah, Bempa. Then I
So they paid Gary 200,000 Ghana cedis. He came with 3 lawyers, and you still
they paid who? They paid who?
So they paid 4 lawyers. Huh?
They paid, according to you, they paid Gary 200,000. And Gary was the one that granted him bail. Into Junior, then because the money came from you. That's all.
Adepa, I would like to go because
yes,
no matter how long you explain, there is no problem. You can say whatever you want.
Yes, you brought your friend and paid him, my brother. Understand? You brought your friend and paid him that money.
No problem. You can say whatever you want to say.
I don't understand. Now, Junior.
Adepa, even if you go to court, even Woyomi even had a defense. It is not about coming to explain. The point is that explaining according to law, explaining according to principles. Adepa, even the politicians who are corrupt and steal our money.
No,
client,
It's been nice coming here. Why?
Systems you pay
It's
for.
why?
It's about.
How
How can you tell me that somebody work for 1 day, you are paid to stay for 25,000?
Bempa, only will be called agreement. Only will be called agreement. Listen, so only call agreement. Can I 1 day? That's what agree to. Nipano, the obe. Say be a message say now we call agree. Agreement now. I know, and yet say you added to one way 1 minute. So only course 1 year 1 man job. I know 1 day job. We're different.
Yes, and
I don't know if the client have any issue.
We are questioning. We are not questioning. We are questioning the one who went into the agreement. That you know that this agreement you are going with the person, you know that the person is not going to the work the person is doing. It is not equivalent to that money. Why do you go into that agreement?
What do you mean by it's not equivalent to the money?
And we find out that.
Bempa, hold on. Let me finish this before I go. Junior, I'm madam for Boating, Emma, work be semen quay, and thank God. To say the Omukoya court and Omukofa Safo Kantanka by and Onwabe clarify no. Junior semen kofa tape a tresse Yesu bani tuyes kanamano. The patriot for Munyan Anamoha. He said it. Emma kwesi troll. Ese onuni tuyes kanamano. I don't need to bring any tape. It will be over here or trying some for tape.
That's the thing. The stories are.
I'm not here to. Me person make be because Okasi see Okasi say.
You tell me, say, how do you tell me somebody does 1 day of work?
Bempa,
coming to the
cannot
police
make that
station.
argument.
Listen. Adepa, somebody keeps coming to the police. Adepa, let me put
Yeah,
you on record. So police chill here. Adepa, so police chill here, eh? Police chill here.
What is also the
police
can oh.
Adepa, so police chill here. So decided say, Obeko police station ho, akoda ho, akohwe pana. You cannot come and tell us that we should pay you for that work because that work you are doing, it is the work of the police.
Listen,
Junior,
Bempa,
Obiana
house here in the Juma. Listen, Mama Rose Bempa. Bempa, Obiana house here in the Juma.
Same boys in Como.
Rose, yeah, boys
in
me want the content when a Bempa the meeting about the money abresa. My high will be an hour.
Junior, the one now, I know because mom pay Yesu buy something. Mo person mo this time we dragging it down. It's not nice.
Na Yesu ba yenu why you need to assembly bisa why yes.
Ade me saying. Ade na we start question we I know say yeah credit can cry and cancer. It's okay to go and stay with somebody for the whole day in the station. Any plan for your juma 1 hour bia ubetia ni saying 1 hour kroma ubetia jawa juma ko jino bi nchen for 24 hours. 24 hours, and how much are you going to pay the person? At least 1 hour, be any panic saying, a day. And I'm some pay years to buy some to I some person to trade in the basham. Now, coach Mavis, sister Mavis, no, Adami Cotier, Honam Cassan, Sembe per se, Mugu boy, Nenmasi. A day. It's not nice. And you're fine, Obia high will be. Marco high will be. Huh? Mud back or ham and some atomo, and Marco high will be. And you're nice. Munya moya boys, Asemba Mukakakra, no more chasso. But the way you're going about it, and it's not nice. Ade, mo pesado do, mo penny pen muguasi, and yet, because boy, no, I had to stay with sister no cry for the whole night. I want to call police station, Nechi, and Nico Johnny Bibia, or Nika say Bibisa. The guy has done something. Why are there? Ubetu table, to jai or hot 24 hours. I could do a BHC or police station. Na kokaso no crackers or charges sister na. At least not on just 100 minimum an hour. How much will you pay him? How much will you pay Yesuba? But to sacrificing a life, I sad no. But say be and you may be just you are on and on and on and on and on and on with it. Or answer we are not away. Or answer just you want to put the guy in some send a reputation. Moya senye, ya moya dia moya manya fenye se bia bibia. But the way I say you have got personal issues because be only or customer team legal wives into because bibia ban you are using it against him. It's not nice. Yani edi sika wadi awadi. Ade. Ya da man say ye muntwa so. Me da say adepa. Bye bye.
Adepa.
Adepa ni mgwase na ye kan mami o kase ono na be kan say odobru ni de nsa ne nam the cabin three ho no open na da na na bi ono no si ye bi ni ma say
na me kan ni bi maka ade maka
odobru ni mu ni ma say ba Yesu ba de mu ni ma
say nice kete mudi free platform we kan Akosua platform
tu so ye pe ni kasa na was one
Ade
odobru ni pe Calvin na da na Yesu ba de onfa no ni
it's not nice
Maros
odobru ni pe Calvin na da ba Yesu ba de onfa no ni
odobru ni so atina 15 years ya muso
wa not himself if I Kevin to my camera
erade mawu
right. Yes. Ana adepa adeng. That's what explain. Yeah, do explain. Yeah, oh hi, no problem. You're working man, no system man was so or you're okay with it. So what's your problem?
What's your problem?
Because mom pay Yesu ba say mo keka sande Yesu ba wa ya adwuma
into osman so na make be man
wa o ka say wo charge kra a lot of money. You have done a good job with that. Bye bye depa
wives mo corrupt
I ya penny pie penasem higher or your pressure am I Yesu ba yes
Mide nyame ja wate.
Mate.
Ode makoma anto ye wate.
Kona media mesi hit na bia na.
Adepa pacho ninkasa na.
Ndu so kasa.
Yo me da say Adepa nyame nhira say da bia oyenu. Eja udie wenya ye TikTok mu commando de o kasa bia na ya ye de.
Adepa mi si from abaisi ya wa Mr.
Time a odi ma Yesu ba bebrebe we enye one pa nka class nka ya ntwe emom da bia na odi CS antwe be fa ni sa. Adepa asem na ye ka no emo obi anka se obi tan obi Yesu ba ye ntan no lawyer boati ye ntan no ya asem na ya ba ene ye ka Yesu ba ebi mu okra ye nimni che omo mu ka se ye tan no but atamu ba ye de adamfo ani minimum bi tu nche na ya ka asem ni se na ye tie ye mu bi saa na ye tie saa na ye tete ye nti ye ntumi njai ti asem no se mi wo side we kra na e ba na enye saa na tie even though I don't feel comfortable no, I have to say how me say me can send ye pepe regardless who is involved. What I say asem na ye can no, it's not a matter of say wakofa lawyer papa no wan lawyer papa. You can even work with the right people and do the wrong thing. The fact say you brought the right people on board does not show say won't mean at the money. Say you politicians or movies can and you say they are not politicians, so they are politicians, they are ministers. But Omuyeska, I don't just say they were not ministers or they were not politicians. What we are saying is that the ADNC was it right and wrong? And alas, Mr. Bempa outlined lawyers how much they are supposed to charge per hour or how long you be in the service. As some pone can Yesu bankasa confirm say adichi no mo frɛ lawyer Gary And I asked a question. Just say he didn't answer my. I didn't want to continue. Say, was the person paid based on say he started the case, or he was part of the case? Ekodu Pempensua case in the court. Then we can say because say Uka say Adichie and now for a different person. And a lawyer Bempaka, Mr. Bempaka, and he said then his services were not needed anymore. Uka say with the assembly 8 days, it is neither here nor there because lawyer ni enye was said any say kwakoda client to a police station. Enye waduma. Udi any say uko. Now only police for no koka. If you seek police inquiry bill, na any year, the other forum is to go to court. Who then know waduma say kwakoda? You therefore you follow the processes. And no who follow process where you mercy. Who to make up police station 30 minutes. Who you are waja okofi akwada. The ebesi ni ye the omo amaka number you madum. And to the fact say what koda nimpa no ho ana wo makotena ma de ache and no does not warrant you to charge as part of legal fee and I say services are render. And then yes I say ka obi a lawyer ni bia ofa na obeba betina ofie no wadidi ada ofie aka say otena oten na ebe ya amanfo ba be arrest illegally no wagina so dia charge me say emra ye shemra okroma your reason why ye shemra it is based on what is happening at the time and the people at that time and ye di shemra imra ye nhye keke say oh eye fa say ye shemra maybe bibi so enye ye pese ye shemra na ye di ti asade no ana say bibi so ye pese ye shemra na ye di shade no mu kena na ya shemra de ahye mu kena ana ye di ti asade no enye sade nke ye shemra wa de pa enti asema ye kan say sikani ye ntua bi fair enough na emum we have people who are victims. Among for Tracy based on said omo odo ema de no mo ye no. A good cause and uncofo. But yeah, interest say among for be gina uncofo vulnerability so. Na ye de amount of why dey. Because sikana kasanye na complain. The people who paid the money were the people who were complaining. And the better ye na so ye can be. I say chaskele no. Say ye bonus say ujina ntia utwe edu wa utumi do na bo ekoma nkrofo ni back because omo no mo aboma na ba o omo na mutu esika no e na complain enti there ye ka sika no na nipa kro asika no ye na bia no ekra ba be yi omuti no misramu money was collected for somebody. It doesn't show someone mutu esika they don't have the right to question how the money was spent or how the money was used. And it is asem na ye can see in church me and they say that lumba asem ye nkan because ye nkan yenye maami Akosua yenye odobro ni yenye busuapeni yenye maami brimpoma enti ye kan dia yeden na sen na beto ye na so no dia adisa ye bebuobo mu na Mr. Ben Papa mu send ye debi oye no because eye social issue and na obi betumi for live victim of what is happening. Ghana na ewo no amanfo bebre in the legal institution mu yi especially call your district ni your municipality ni bia people don't really know, people fear police for any lawyers for this and nipa no be bo outrageous sikachira no na say onima eno ani say wakobai oh me the lawyers 10 and edi mechi enti you say na emum ye chereche no obi ti a obeka kire ni na bi oti kura say na yes lawyer na odo bi ba ode nkofo di omochi a enye ni nkofo no unti omoka utu lawyer be ni obekwa kutu ani nkola neka na abo aye maame mpanyifo no eni ye yadanfofo ni ye nuanum bi a omu ni se ni bi na ye woni bi enu ti na ye ka no adepa enye se ye tan obi ye ntumi tan obi after all TikTok aye we ye adwe ne beka enye de ye ka nyina na asabi amanfo de ye adwuma ebimu de bi ye adwuma ebimu enfa bi ni adwuma nti asem na ba na ye ka ye ntu ye bo na ye nyi emotion se obi tan obi na obi tan obi adan that lu ma asem ho na tan obi ye we issues no ene hu say oh me pese me gina odobro ni afa pese me gina maami Akosua Serwaa based on ABCD and say na asem mo isu aba yesu ya carry asem na hu say lawyer ni our practice be 5 years 2 years you are not supposed to take this amount of money. Lawyer ni our say so and even lawyers are charged based on number of hours that they provide and say nipa no yes so ye adwuma ade chin ya na obi aba na ya man 8 days ka adwuma be na ye si yanka na se ye bisa ho asem a yes se bi eton bi enti adepa ye ntan obi a na asem no we kan dey na we account so story bobo tape no lawyer boatin e ka say choosing never say ono no this can my but choosing about be confirm Say he was the one who they were the one who were charging the 50,000. And I'm going for any bargain here. And Tiafani said if they bargain, Oman bargain like that 50,000 would have been paid to him and the other people involved. And sometimes I can say he was twisting the audio now. No, see, he was not twisting. He was twisting it. So you obia camp a tree in the play language. My man for say omuche say you Jimmy Negu platform the anti tree. And the better church I say tree no so any law na can ye kasa keke. And the person mention your name. And not mention another person's name. If I need to 200,000. And uncle phone bisa and say na almost some beji saying. No almost one beji saying who is almost the first person they able would do which is lawyer Boateng. So from the beginning, some of us we did not doubt say you are not a lawyer. But I say I've grown here from Kakra. But it's not about whether you are a lawyer or not. It is about how much has been given, how much has gone out. And we can question it. Whether you take it or not, we have the right to question whatever is happening. And the idea, Yasama can say 50,000 at the braka and no day. Now you say 50,000 as can say a JM fan betuja. It could even be more. Because we can say fan betuja, then we can speculate. Unless if you don't want us to speculate, come out and tell us, okay, Yama 50,000, Yama 10,000, Yama 20,000. Now say when you cry, you best say now 20,000 does it merit a 1-day job or 8 days job? Because they are the part don't make a piano. Yeah, you have to question it. Because we have the fact at times say lawyers are supposed to charge this and charge this. And to me, we don't hate anybody. Assembly there, choosing by platform in any case. We are laughing at each other. It doesn't mean say we hate each other. But assembly I down a say you can. And I'm assuming clear we no be am family uncle. Choose to scab the man no enye team legal wife on me chase come on Mr. Mo. A foundation and I was supporting the foundation because we support people who are vulnerable. That was what I was doing. But I stopped because I say he has deviated per the way I'm looking at it. Into about back home, then we can go there. Into Adepa, maybe see himself empower idea. He will do justice to the case. Nami Israel. Right.
But I mean, more question.
Future question, baby.
Question, now you book the Gassaram question without a question, baby. First of all, Ben Pana can easily get this question, man. Send your essay. Ghana Bar Association, Uncle to Ghana Bar Association. If Ghana Bar Association a scale of fees, okay, or not a guidelines, and you say be a lawyer and also on our G, and then cast up Papa is what you 200,000. That means over boom brand as well. It depends on the client and then the complexity of the case, all those factors.
No, but future there is a minimum
requirement. A minimum requirement doesn't mean say anuna also by force or surgery.
No, there is number of years of practice in there.
All those factors. So my client, what I'm hoping you mommy when your lawyer cry now you are oko a year even say may for a while now say a will be or any maybe I will be crab caterers will be any client a caterer will be any cow veggie. Depending on the experience, beyond on his wealth, depending on Nema also, all those things are factored. Okay, the clients know who can say untimia, then you go to another lawyer. You can't come and complain because you accept an agreement. In the hacker moment, we say no fee, any other. It depends on what you want to do. The would you to my client, would you to my the lawyer, why if I hear you and our issue, you come and I say a breach of contract. And that's a breach of agreement. It is a nipa no why you man and okay, Madam Mamcha say, Madam for 2 weeks ago, Madam for lawyer back home. But will be frame but give them name no TikTok, no frame say, will be the car bash on came. Na police in any certain penalty for BBI or obvious. And I'm sorry, on frame Madam Man, but on friend. On friend no, or friend or then cast phones or send on crank on any cast phones. I mean here, na Cobaba office about budget 3,000 or a case now 200,000. I'm saying, hey. Mimbo brain, friend or catch them say anybody. Okay, it's my things like lawyers, muy cheap.
Future, hold on.
Simple.
Future, law, a profession. And every profession in the world, there are rules and regulations and ethics that governs that profession. You cannot say the profession works or operates in vacuum. There are rules and regulations based on precedents, SEC. and they make those things. Law no, yeah, just say if you're a junior lawyer, you can charge from this up to this a range. So you use.
I want to take the sliding scale now. So listen. I want to because no, man. I mean clarify because we say maybe catch was about Ghana Bar Association sliding scale. My kaka. Now I repeat it. Now me kusa say lawyer now also pay 200,000. Only lawyers in Sika Moje or Ghana lawyer big contract in big companies. You know some mobile runners one. Because I'm just guidelines, minimum guideline requirement. Okay, recommended fees. It doesn't mean say you panel only lawyer or client no want to mean charge more than that. That's the point I'm trying to make you. Because otherwise lawyer now also at 200,000. No, I understand called mobile runners. Depending on complexity, nature of the case. You know?
Let me.
It can go up.
Feature, let me analyze how what Feature is saying. Let me even put more salt in it. See,
Feature party.
See, I'm reading from section P. Feature, hold on. Feature, I'm reading from section P of the fees and whatever it is. Till Junior was paid. Junior and his friend. Let's just say they were paid 50,000. Now I'm come to read to you bail application, the minimum and the maximum bail application. Bail application, according to the General Legal Council, is between 2,500 and 15,000. Now, Junior did not even go to the bail.
Per hour, and per 15,000 per month, per week,
bail. This is bail. Bail. It cannot be per hour. How can this is full?
Do you know their skills? No, normally per hour.
No, I'm talking about criminal trial bail or more bail, misdemeanor trials, felony trials. In that whatever it is, spelling in out.
And I'm saying bail. Okay, wait.
It's bail application. GHC 500.00 near 2,500 to GHC 15,000. That's for bail application. Bail application. Queen Emma. The point I'm making is Queen Emma Junior cry and you're not pay bail no manu. Yesu ba say Junior ne be share say warrant no a correct warrant. Adechi and the Junior tena ho motena ho ama adechi no problem. And I may say adechi na senior lawyer ne buy with 3 other junior lawyers no. Now, what was Junior's role there?
Bempa is
because
not
now Junior has been paid, now Junior has been Feature. What even makes it upset? They say and Junior kwane oho. Junior is there also plus another lawyer. So that means that Lawyer Gary's 3 junior lawyers, Junior plus his friend plus other lawyers. Who this government anything? They just pay for it.
Their service were unnecessary.